The quest of food.
So, getting kind of weird here, as per usual. I'm making a burrito. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get a bowl.
Really? What kind of burrito are you making this time?
What kind of burrito am I making this time? Well, going on a food adventure. So I'm gonna start with some raisins and chocolate chips, because raisins and chocolate chips obviously go together. That's a good place to start with a burrito, right?
I think so.
Okay. And then I got some rosemary from the garden. I just love me some rosemary.
It smells good. Maybe sometime you could make a video about making rosemary into perfume or something. Or pine needles. Those smell good too.
They do smell good, but I'm not really a perfume maker, so I'm more of like a food maker.
I'm good at making perfume.
You're good at making perfume?
Uh-huh.
Okay, rosemary. When you're cutting it up, we slide it through, or another trick is to put your hand on top of the knife and weigh it out. And so we cut through the rosemary and mince it up. Mince it up real tiny so it spreads around the flavors. Great. Now,
I have a question, Chef.
yes, mysterious ghost assistant.
So, if you're cutting it up on a cutting board, why don't you cut it up on a plate? Because then the flavor will be spilling out.
Into the plate?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty good idea, except that the plate isn't flat.
The plate.
Yeah, the plate isn't flat, and yeah, what if you like cut through the edge of the plate and it breaks it?
That'd be bad.
All right.
You're
course,
putting banana?
Yeah, my number one favorite ingredient. When I'm making a meal, I like to have some kind of fat source, so it gives me energy for a long time. And banana is my favorite one because it's sweet and it's yellow. And yellow is the color of your solar plexus, which is...
What's a solar plexus? Whatever you said?
A solar plexus is the chakra that is right in your stomach. That is the very center of you and all of your you-ness. And
that's
you
a
know
funny
what?
word. Eunice.
Bananas are right inside my you-ness. Okay, bananas.
Wouldn't it be like meanness if it's right inside my you-ness? Then wouldn't that mean you-ness?
Exactly. Okay, bananas mixed with the rosemary. This is a very important step.
I love rosemary.
My mystery buddy loves rosemary. Okay, so, hey, get out of here.
Okay.
Uh-oh, dropped the banana. The dog will get it. Okay, mix it up really well. Let that, oh, yep, there's the dog. Let that flavor set in. And I had this bowl on top of the stove and it's kind of warm, so it's kind of melting the chocolate, which is perfect. Okay, so I cooked up some sweet potatoes, and sweet potatoes are great. They're easy. Dice them into cubes. 425 in the oven for 20 to 30 minutes. Oil. Gotta put some kind of oil on them. I used coconut oil and salt. Salt brings out the sweet, and the oil helps them cook. Okay? So they're already cooked. And you gotta have a tortilla for a burrito. My oven's still pretty warm, so I'm just gonna throw it in there and warm it up. Oh, and I thought I would add some greens. Of course, you gotta have some greens, but you don't gotta in my recipes, I prefer to have some greens, aside from the green of the rosemary. It's not quite enough vegetables for me. So I'm going to cut up my lettuce pieces nice and thin. My worst nightmare is when I bite into a burrito and the lettuce piece or the bacon piece or whatever is so big it just pulls everything out when I bite it. So thin slices. All right. Okay, so I haven't tried this yet. I don't know how it's gonna work. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, you know what? I need some crunch in there. Pecans, pecans. However you want to say it. Okay. I like to chop them up. Again, I don't like having bites that are like too big, that are like gonna tear up my mouth. I like having bites that just make everything move around in my mouth nice and smooth. Alright. I'm gonna mix up my nuts in with my bananas.
Wait, so the nuts you can cut up that small? I never would have known that.
Oh yeah, you can always cut up the nuts smaller. Then you don't have to do so much chewing.
But how does the knife do it?
Same way the knife cut all the other things. Sliding the knife through.
I know, but nuts are nuts. And lettuce is soft.
Lettuce is soft. And bananas are soft too. So now I'm gonna make my burrito. I'm not gonna use all of this because really, I think one of the biggest mistakes people make with tacos and burritos is overloading them too much so it doesn't like stay together. It's really important to get your proportions less than you think. Okay, sweet potatoes. And we're gonna try it, see how it goes. I like to fold up the bottom. When I'm making my burrito, I put it all over to one side and leave one side open. Unless I'm like making it to go and then you gotta fold both sides. But since this is for me right now, carefully folding into itself. Here we go. All right. Oh, doesn't that just look delightful? Mmm. Mmm, mmm, mmm. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Hmm. I think it's a success.
Yeah.
Do you want to try it?
No, thanks.
She's scared of the raisins.
I don't like raisins. I'm not scared of them.
Yes, success. Now I need a name for this.
How about the weird taco? The Walko.
The Walko. It's more like a burrito.
The whatever.
The Walko. We're going to go with the sweet potato Walko. What about that?
Sounds good.
All right. Sweet potato Walko, everybody. Have some lunch. See you later.